Hi, BHS Class of 2020. Welcome to course registration for your high school classes for next year. This is Patty Wesley, and I'm one of the school counselors at BHS, and I'm going to provide you some tips and some instructions with this little video today to help you sign up for your classes for next year. We'll be so excited to have you here. So the first thing that students will need to do is they will have to log on to their PowerSchool account. And to get to the PowerSchool login, you go to any Burlington School District website. The one you're seeing on the screen here is the BHS website, but if you go to the Edmonds Middle School website or the Hunt Middle School website, you will see the same option, which is over here under Students, the Students tab. You'll see PowerSchool and you'll see Login, and you'll click on that. And you will get a login screen, and teachers and the counselor at your school will help you log into PowerSchool. After you log into PowerSchool, you will get a screen that looks like this. You might have to click on this tab on the left that says Class Registration, and that will open up the screen that you see here. This is an example of what you will see. When the counselors from BHS met with you, we reviewed what are the classes that students take in 9th grade. And some of the classes have already been selected for you, and some you will have to make a choice. So the first section you see here is 9th grade PE, and all incoming 9th graders need to select one phys ed class. And to do that, you go over here, click on the little pencil next to the exclamation point. The red exclamation point shows you have to make a selection in that group. So you click on the pencil and you see two choices, PE Lifetime Activities and PE Team Activities. You need to choose one of those. So I'm going to choose PE Lifetime Activities, but you can choose either one. Once I've selected my course, I click OK, and now that class is selected for me. The next class you see is 9th grade Health. That's already been selected for you because all 9th graders take that. The same is true with 9th grade English, where students take English 9, a humanities class, and that's been selected for you, so you don't have to do anything. And 9th grade History and Social Studies, there's a class called Civics and World Societies that all 9th graders take. So that class has been selected for you. When you get to the next section, it's math. So your current math teacher, your 8th grade math teacher, has made a recommendation for you. You can see the choices by clicking on the pencil. Opens up the class options. You will see, hopefully, under the alert section, a course that maybe has been recommended for you. If a teacher has made a recommendation, that's the class that you will select by clicking in the box on the left. For this example, I'm going to click Algebra. And once I click the class, I have to remember to click OK at the bottom of that pop-up box. Then the next section you see is 9th grade Science. So we're going to open that pop-up box and see what class has been recommended. And you might have to scroll down the screen a little bit to see all the choices, and you will make your selection based on your teacher recommendation. I'm going to select Biology 1. I choose the class. I click OK at the bottom. We'll go down the screen a little bit more, and we'll take a look at 9th grade World Languages. When I open up the choices, you'll see there's quite a few choices. Students at BHS are allowed to take the first level of a language, any language they want, Chinese, French, German, Latin, or Spanish. If you have already taken a language in middle school, you may be recommended for a higher level of language here at the high school. You are welcome to select that course if you've been recommended for it. If you wish to change your language, you may choose the first level of any language. We also give the options for students to take 2 languages if they would like to. Second language can be one of your electives. So I'm going to try a new language. I'm going to take Latin 1, and I'm going to scroll to the bottom and click OK. Down at the bottom of the screen, you can see that the program keeps track of how many courses you have picked so far. And I have picked 6 credits so far. And I need to choose between 7 and 8. So the next section is reading classes and support classes, and some students will have been recommended for those classes. You should definitely open this pop-up box and see if a course has been recommended for you. If it has, select it and click the OK at the bottom. Ninth grade ELL classes, students should definitely look at this pop-up box. If you are currently taking any ELL class in middle school, your ELL teacher there will have made some recommendations for you. So be sure to check this box to see if any courses have been recommended. You'll notice this one has so many opportunities that there are 2 pages of choices. So you have to click to the second page to see them all. So check out that selection if you are interested in English language learning classes or are currently taking any. And finally, when you get to the last box is for 9th grade electives. Click on that pencil to open up to see what the choices are. You'll see some music classes, some art classes, and some business classes, and an engineering class. This pop-up box also has 2 pages. Don't forget to go to the second page. You'll notice that's where string orchestra is. So if you're currently playing strings in middle school and want to continue, make sure you go to page 2 so that you can select string orchestra. I'm going to go back to the first page and I'm going to select an art class and I'm going to say OK. So now you can see at the bottom of my screen, I'm told that I've requested 7 credits of classes. And if you remember from our meeting with you, if you choose 7 credits, your final credit will be an academic study, meaning you will be assigned to an academic study for one of your classes. If you select 8 credits, for instance, if I go back and say, well, I'm going to add one more elective, I think I'd like to take computer programming, I've added that to my list. Now I've requested 8 credits of classes, which means I will not have an academic study in my schedule. So remember, 7 credits means you will be assigned an academic study. 8 credits means you will have a full schedule of classes. When you have finished selecting all of your classes, your screen will have a submit button that you will have to click. And that's really important because that submits your request to the system so that we can see what you selected. So be sure to select submit at the very end once you've chosen all your classes. Your teachers and your school counselor can help you with this process, but it's pretty simple and I know you can do it, and we really look forward to getting to know you next year and enrolling you in a lot of cool classes at BHS. Thanks very much for paying attention and good luck with your course selection.